To all my beautiful people of YouTube, today we're going to do the top 3 uses for ChatGPT. I am Joshuaalaforgia, and I hope you'll join me on this journey to forging a better future. And so the name that I have chosen for today is Charlotte. The name Charlotte means free, if you didn't know that, and is also one of my favorite cities. So if you learned something today or you found that interesting, if you'll just leave me a thumbs up down below, I would greatly appreciate it. So I thought what we'd do today is I would take you guys to the desktop and I would compare the ChatGPT that I showed you how to install in your LOGSEQ app with the ChatGPT browser that everyone uses. So let's do it. Alright, now that we're back here on the desktop, what I've done is I have opened up LOGSEQ, which is where I showed you how to download GPT the first time, and then I've opened up the browser to where everyone uses ChatGPT. So what I did first was this is technically a top 3 video of the best things that I use GPT for, or artificial intelligence. And the main thing is research. Research is definitely the first thing that I use ChatGPT for. And the reason is because I search a lot of random topics about a lot of random things, and it's much easier for me to just go over here to my app and type in, give me business ideas for, let's just say 2023. And the cool thing about ChatGPT is that the more information you give it, or the more detail that you make your questions, the more information that it'll actually give you. I can actually be very specific. I can tell it to give me business ideas for only the tech niche, or I can tell it to give me business ideas for e-commerce. Let's just do it for tech. And you'd want to do a slash and then GPT, in case anyone was wondering. That's how you actually access GPT through LOGSEQ. And then when you hit page, it's going to give us a whole page here pretty much. So there we go. We have top 5 ideas. I'll just read them out here. There are many possibilities for businesses in the technology industry in 2023. Some ideas include develop an app that helps people stay connected to their loved ones while away from home. Number 2 is create a secure messaging app that is perfect for businesses. 3 is develop a new social media platform that allows people to connect with others who have similar ideas. Number 4 is create a mobile app that helps people find the best deals on things like travel, restaurants, and more. And 5, develop a new app that helps people stay fit and healthy by tracking their activity and diet, which are pretty good ideas. They're kind of generic, and if I wanted to kind of make those more into whichever niche that you're in, then I could definitely do that. But since we're testing both, let's go over here and let's see what the actual ChatGPT says. So give me business ideas for the tech industry in 2023. And I do think it's kind of cool that it writes it out for you, kind of like you're actually talking to it. So let's just wait till it gets finished here. This looks a lot better than what I currently had on LOGSEQ, but LOGSEQ is a brainstorming kind of idea gathering app, which is what I use it for. All right, here we go. So the first one would be a virtual event planning and coordination. That actually sounds really cool. Sustainable and eco-friendly products, which everybody wants. 3, online education and tutoring. Number 4, health and wellness services. 5, e-commerce and drop shipping. So as far as research goes, or if you wanted business ideas, that would be number 3, is give you creative business ideas that can impact the world and kind of do what you're passionate about. Everybody has a field, right? Everybody has something they're good at. So these are just some of the ideas. On to number 2. So the second use that I have for ChatGPT is to solve complex problems. For the last few days, I've actually went in and tried to solve complex problems through GPT and kind of put it through the ringer and see how much it could actually do and give me actual answers to problems. So these are just a couple that I had in mind. Say you were a coder, and a lot of people right now are afraid that AI may make their job irrelevant or may be too good so that they're not going to be able to stay in that job field for so long. But I don't think it's gonna come to that. I do think that you should use AI to help improve your current job or help try to make things faster. ChatGPT, instead of going out and looking for a solution to your common problem, you can just simply ask it and it'll probably give it to you. If not, it'll point you in the right direction. Case in point, this is what we're gonna do. So say if I was a programmer or if I was a coder and I needed a HTML code to create a simple website /GPT. And there you go. I mean, the little that I know about HTML, that's pretty much right. Basically, the title, the technology website is going to go in between the title tags. The title tags are what end up in your actual tab on your browser. And then you have your head and your body. Whatever ends up in the body is what's actually going to be on your current web page. So it gave me a nice heading that says technology website. And then it has a small little paragraph down here that's maybe 50 characters. I kind of meant it to be longer, but so it can solve definitely complex problems if you have no idea what HTML is or if you have no idea what code even is. So let's go test the website. And let's say, write me a simple HTML code for a technology website. Oh, wow. So that was actually really cool. I did not know that GPT could do something that was this in-depth, but if you guys have no idea what this code is right here, href is actually, this is a list. So this is called an unordered list in this tab, and it gave me a whole navigation bar that actually has home, about, products, and contacts. And then it gave me a product section with another unordered list, and then it gave me a footer with a copyright and a tech website, which is actually really incredible. Like that did much more than LOGSEQ did, so that's definitely something to keep in mind if you're using the two. I'm guessing if you solve complex problems, you may want to use the one that's in the browser. That's just my opinion. I am not an expert, so moving on. And so the first reason that I would choose to use ChatGPT or any AI currently is for content creation. It makes it really easy to cultivate new videos, or if you need ideas for a title, or if you're trying to script an entire video from start to finish. ChatGPT actually has helped me so much with me starting out this YouTube channel. So if I didn't have it, I really don't know where I'd be. And yeah, so here we go. We're just gonna ask it to write us a script. So write me a script in a upbeat language. And it took it a second, but here we go. Okay. So it says, whether you're a tech expert or a beginner, technology is an essential part of our daily lives. Here are some tips to help you learn about technology simply. Use technology to make your life easier. There are a ton of apps, online tools that can help you streamline your life, such as ChatGPT. For example, you can use a task manager app to keep track of your to-do list, or an online budgeting tool to help you stay focused on your finances. Get organized. One of the best ways to simply simplify your relationships with technology is to get organized. Create a system for storing and organizing your files, both digital and physical. This will help you quickly find what you need and make better use of your time. Number 3, set boundaries. It is important to set limits of your use of technology, both your sanity and your safety. Make sure you're not spending too much time online, which is very, very true. And so we're going to ask ChatGPT over here on the website what it thinks. So right. And let's see what we got. Hi there, are you ready to learn about technology in a fun and simple way? Great, because that's exactly what we're here for. Technology is all around us and it's constantly changing, but don't let that scare you. With just a little bit of knowledge and some practice. Oh, I went too quick. I tried to do it. Alright. So, with a little bit of knowledge and some practice, you can master the latest gadgets and software in no time. From smartphones to laptops to smart home devices, technology makes our lives easier and more convenient, and with the right tools, you can accomplish just about anything. So don't be intimidated by all the buttons and screens. With a little bit of patience and a willingness to learn, you'll be a tech pro in no time. So let's dive in and start learning together. Whether you're a beginner or experienced tech user, there's always something new to discover. Thanks for joining us on this journey to learn all about technology. Let's get started. I do like it. I am very pleased with Chat-GPT online, so I'm definitely going to leave both of these in the description down below. If you want to see a video on installing Chat-GPT on LOGSEQ, I will put LOGSEQ down there, and then check out my first video where I showed you guys how to install it. It's just a simple plugin, doesn't take but just a second. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I hope that you learned something. Whether Chat-GPT and LOGSEQ would be better or Chat-GPT online would be better. Like I said, I'd put both in the description box down below so you guys can choose whichever one you want. And if you wanted some help installing Chat-GPT on LOGSEQ, check out my first video, which I will link somewhere up here. And yeah, just remember, y'all are wonderful, in case nobody told you today.